And welcome all once again to another playthrough here of Final Fantasy XIV, and we are deep in the heart of the main quest. We're about to talk to Rolf Hawthorne about the Sylphic studies. Let's see what he has to say. Here we go. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. Beg pardon, friend. My memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much more and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I shared my stories with those around the hut before, you might have more luck with them. It looks like he's got a Chocobo Sage syndrome for Final Fantasy VII OG here. The Sylphs? Yeah, Father's told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Why did you sound so much like a psychotic yandere? Admittedly, the voice I gave her may not have helped on that front, but it was like the, oh, you're gonna turn into a lot of scratches by chocobos. It's like, yeah. You seem too excited by that. Why? Oh, I think another player just randomly did something nearby, and that's what's confused me. The quickest way to quiver a woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Ah, they photosynthesize. Interesting. So they're kind of like plants. Yeah, alright, that makes sense. The sylphs? Invertebrate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing marble faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbour no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Okay, so they're pranksters who photosynthesize, and they have an alien etiquette to the world. Sounds like me on a night out, I suppose. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings together like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greeting among their kind. You do well to remember this. It may just help win favour with our forest friends. I have a dance move, I'm sure of it. There was another one. I'm sure I've got two types of dance. Let me go actions and traits. Yes, I have Harvest Dance as well, which I think is kind of like an Irish one. I'm just typing your command in here, people. Oh, well, it goes on longer than I remember it to. Or is it just going to go on until I move? No, I have no control.
And I know why. I was typing my commands in the actual command field rather than actually moving. Right, okay, so first impressions. Which is out here, apparently. Or is it inside? Oh, it is. It's Rolf. Me.
Oh, still here? Great. There's one more thing you should know about the sylphs. They don't take kindly to guests who show up empty-handed. To earn their trust, you do well to bring along Drat, what was it again? My wife Rosa and I were speaking of them not days ago. Oh, forgive me, friend. Speak to Rosa at the comb. Her memory should prove more reliable than mine own.
Again, he seems very much to be a case of... it's all the way over at the cone that way. Alright. I was just looking for the goal, and I wasn't seeing it on the map. But now I do. So let's go and find it. We could get the chocobo out for this, but we're not going far, so might as well go on foot. Plus we can run at speed, which is always nice. Up here, surely. There we go. I see you, Rosa.
A peace offerings for the sylphs. Were anyone else, I'd recommend a jar of honey. But I feared I wouldn't get you past their doorstep, dear. No. Their tastes run more to the unusual. Are you perchance familiar with milk root? That's what we call root of the most fiendish seedkin, the Oshu. When chewed, it exudes a cloudy liquid that's said to induce curious visions in the imbiber. You'd not catch me dead trying the stuff, but the sylphs seem to enjoy it no end.
Imbiber, that's a good word. Imbibe is a word for drink. It's very unusual you see that.
I've not seen an Ochu around the comb in quite some time, but I did encounter a suspicious clump of grass the other day. Were you to stimulate it somehow, with some of this amber syrup, for example, you might be surprised at what comes out. Good luck.
Okay, I now need to use amber syrup on the curious to suck. Let's get ready. Well, that was relatively straightforward. Meanwhile, someone nearby has just got level 12, apparently. I've just seen a note saying... Yes, there they are. I think that just said invulnerable. That's interesting. Catch me if you can.
Ah, you're back. Was my wife able to direct a suitable offering? Milk root! But of course, those souls quaff that cloudy stuff as quick as I do a flagon of mead. The effect's just about the same as well. Any road, a gift of milk room will have the sylphs calling you friend and sister the moment they lay eyes on it. Now let me wrap that up for you. I'm starting to feel a bit woozy.
Okay. And then we have these options as well.
I've taken the liberty of wrapping your milk room well and good. This should keep it nice and fresh, not to mention spare you from that god's awful stench. The sylphs love this stuff, but me, I'd rather bury my nose in a chocobo dung. I dare say the reek even rivals the breath of a marble that put an end to my adventuring days. But I can tell you that story another time. We've more important matters to attend to today, yes? The sylphs are an eccentric bunch, but I shared their company enough to know they're kind at heart. They're not someone whose intentions are true. May your parley be a fruitful one, friend. And do stop by on your return. There's a flagon of full flower mead with your name on it if you regale me of your adventuring tales.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, and before I forget, don't go traipsing off just yet. Emma Lane here would love to have a word with you. Travel in safely, my friend, and do pass along my regards to the Winged Ones.
Okay, what does Ameline want? It's good to see knowledge of Sylphic culture has matured. I see no reason to delay your mission any further. Upon your arrival at Little Solace, seek out a young sylph by the name of Camuxio. He has served as an intermediary between our peoples on many an occasion, and has the close ear of his tribe's elder. I see that Hawthorne has furnished you with some of that malodorous root the sylphs so adore. I have something of far greater import for you to deliver. A missive from the elder seed seer herself. To summarise the letter's contents in brief, it vouches for the integrity of our envoy, that will be you, and restates Gridania's desire to maintain a harmonious relationship with our long-standing friends of the forest. The war with the Ixal has taken a toll on our resources. We can ill afford to get mired in another conflict. I need not impress upon you any further the importance of this mission. May the 12 see you return with good tidings.
Okay, great. So with that in mind, we now need to go to Little Solace. So let's be on our way. Now, the question is, can I summon my chocobo? Yes, I can. Here we go. Thanks, Skyline. Walking one is not familiar to this one. This one does not trust strange walking ones. Strange dancing ones might be a different story. But this one expects no such thing. Walking one should go home and leave this one be. Let's see if this will impress him. This walking one is foolish one. Walking one should go home before this one becomes angry. Oh, okay. They don't like the harvest dance one. Let's try a regular dance. Walking one would talk to this one. This one does not talk to rude ones. Walking one comes to the abode of these ones. Walking one should pay proper respects. This walking one is foolish one. Walking one should go home before this one becomes angry. This one would welcome one walking one who moves like these ones. If walking one would like to talk to this one will answer. This one is a busy one, so walking one should speak with a quick tongue. Walking one would bring gifts to this one. Walking one is most kind. Walking one brings milk root. Milk root fills this one with great joy. What? I didn't join your thing. Get out of my scene. This one gives thanks. Gives many, many thanks. Walking one carries message for Elder One. This one will deliver a message to Elder One. Walking one should not worry. Hello there. We're envoys from Gridania, and we're here to treat with your people. Aye, we come to pay our respects to your elder and to learn from him more of your Lord Ramu. Here are these ones. These walking ones come from Gridania. Walking one should become a dancing one and brought milk root, but walking one tricks this one. This one does not like tricks. This one will speak no more. Elder one is busy. Walking one should go home. Go home, you say? But the social little sours have always welcomed Gridanian envoys with open wings. The letter carried by Juliana here is an oath of peace penned by the elder Suitsa herself. Still you would refuse us? This one's meetings are no business of walking ones. Elder one has no words for Gridania. Walking ones waste everyone's time. Well, I never. Turned away at the gates. Whatever did we do to deserve such a rude welcome? Was Juliana's jig insufficiently jiggy? I'm as baffled as you, but something tells me recent events have our erstwhile fluttery friends feeling uncommonly wary. It would seem we had no choice but to ask around to see how we might earn their trust. So we can get the paralyzing potion, sleep potion, or silence. We'll go with paralyzer. Wow, let's speak to Ida. Say, Juliana, are you in the mood for dancing? That's right, dancing. You went through all that trouble to learn the sylph's traditional greeting, but you've greeted hardly any of them. Why, if I were a sylph, I would be beside myself with delight seeing a adventurer expressing an interest in my culture. Me? Of course I'd be happy to join. Ow, ow! And there goes a blue leg cramp to mine acting up again. Yes, Laguna. Okay, I believe you. So basically, I need to dance for the sylphs in multiple of them. So we'll start with Laxio, as they're right there. Dance Diplomacy or DDR. Oh, we must have to talk to them first. Walking ones may think this one's home is small, but this one is biggest home of all. The forest itself is one home. What does Walking One think of that? Walking One thinks that's great. Okay, evidently I can't just walk for that, dance for that one, can I? Okay, fine. Let's talk with you. Walking One's belly is rumbling. This one is not making a meal. This one is boiling bark and flower seeds to dye thread. Colour must be jolly, and so must greet making. Okay. But I didn't do anything. Ew, Walking One knows Jelly Dance. Jelly Found Dance fills this one with good cheer. Let's see two be friends.
That's one, and then there's you over here. Amixia.
This Walking One is weaving cloth. Walking One would know more. This one does not trust Walking Ones who do not show respect.
Fair enough. Dance Juliana, it would seem.
Walking One will be a friend to these ones. This one's overjoyed, but this one keeps weaving a secret. Even if Walking One learned the secret, Walking One could not weave in the same way.
No, but that's okay. I'm not here to weave. Apart from weave together the threads of destiny, maybe. And then there's Dilexia.
What does Walking One want with this one? Elder One warned this one not to get too friendly with Walking Ones.
Elder One needs to chill the fuck out.
Walking One is friend to these ones. Friendly like gracious elder of one of Forest City. Knows how to dance into these ones' hearts.
Okay, so let's go back and find out what's going on here then.
Juliana, would you like to hear the good news or the better news? The good news is your lovely dancing has brought smiles and high spirits to all of Solace. The better news? Why, I thoroughly recovered from those accursed leg cramps. Onward to our next adventure.
Just get me out of here. Ah, so I have main quests and side quests now. Interesting. Let's talk to you.
Walking One made dances, but this one still doesn't like Walking Ones. Why? Because Walking Ones don't listen, that's why. If Walking One wants to be friends to this one, Walking One should listen and listen good. This one has itchy spot on back. Walking One should poke it.
Okay, I'm guessing...
Walking One fell into trap. Touching this one turns Walking One's skin into moss. Mossy One's skin turned greener and greener. Mossy One should examine self to see how silly one has become.
Examine self, okay. Ah, right, so that's another thing to do. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I just literally did it, but I'll do it again for you, no problem.
Walking One is so silly. There is no curse, silly one. This one's a trick silly one good, yes? This one is smart. Silly one should congratulate this one for being so very smart.
Okay, give me a second. Congratulations. Take my upvote and get out.
That's right, silly one. This one is very, very smart one. Silly one is smart to know this. Silly one makes this one laugh. This one likes to laugh. Maybe silly one is not so bad after all.
Give me your bronze pieces and get out. I'll take the experience. Now leave me be. Let's see what Papalimo has to say. Has a notion of how you might endear yourself. Juliana, as an adventurer, you're no stranger to helping distressed folk, I'd wager. Tales of good deeds are quick to spread. The adventurer who comes to the aid of the local populace can go from stranger to hero overnight. No doubt you see what I'm getting at. These souls may make their home and let the souls do so by being driven from their woodland home. Surely they have their fair share of doubts. Seek our troubled sifts and see what might be done to ease one of their worries. A sound plan, would you not say? That said, the souls are not known to share their worries with outsiders. You're better off inquiring with Heather Imedia of the Gridanians who reside here. She is most likely to be privy to the Sylph's troubles. Okay. Talk to me, O mage.
Praise be to the elementals. I cannot express how happy I am to see an adventurer of a truly gentle heart. The Sylphs of Little Solace are sorely in need of aid. Pray, hear me out. Being a temporary settlement, Little Solace owns for amenities, not least a stout set of defences. Consequently, beasts from malms around are free to wander in and terrorise these hapless residents. The Zizgorlins and Golnats that roam these parts are especially troublesome, but slaying one of each should serve as a warning to the rest. Furthermore, perhaps you could gather 3 brownie bushes as well. They play an important role in Sylphic culture. I do not claim to know the details, and what with such feral beasts prowling the forest, they're not easily come by. When you are done with the deeds, seek out Camuxio. He is slow to warn to outsiders, but your good intentions will not be lost on him. My own evidence speaks to this.
Okay, in that case... Ah, yes, we have a Ziz Goblin. Time to knock it out. They were in my way. So I thought I'd smack them in the face. But now they're leaving me be, so... what next? Not the smartest ploy attacking me, that. Ah, hello, Brownie Bush, I see you. I know we have another thing with a forest friend over there as well. Right, okay, so there's 2 more of them to find back this way. So we're looking for sparkling bits in the ground. Nope, can't get up there. Juliana may have a vertical leap, but it's not that high a vertical leap. Right, so there should be one buried in here somewhere. I see it, there it is. And then there's one more. Yep, I see it. There it is. And now all we need to do is find the Gornats. Once they're there, we'll be able to complete this quest. We are helping the Sylphs and the Fairies, it would seem. Ah, yes. They're the Gornats. I ran past them on the way in. Unfortunately for you, I saw your attacks and was ready for them. I think there's a blue crystal here, an aetheryte crystal I've not interacted with. I'd better do that as well. Yes, we are on our way back to the town of the fairies. And there he is, Calexia. Come on, Comuxio even.
Dancing one's still here. Dancing one can dance all day. This one's trust is not so easily earned.
How about some of these?
Huh? Dancing one brings brownie bushes for this one. This one can dye thread once more. This one is pleased. Dancing one kills bitey buzzy one. This one hates bitey buzzy ones. Dancing one is kind. Too kind. Many walking ones come to these one's abode, but if you're friendly like dancing one, perhaps this one was wrong not to trust dancing one after all.
Yay! There we go. Nice. High potions and ethers. Nice.
This one asks dancing one for forgiveness. These ones have many troubles since walking ones last came to our abode. This one must be careful. Always careful. But dancing one is not like other ones. This one can trust dancing one. This one would ask dancing one for help. Strange walking ones with bodies of steel come to the home of these ones. This one thinks steel ones come from Empire. Where Empire goes, many living ones become dead ones. Trees fall and bushes burn. These ones' home's in danger. Danger! This one begs a dancing one to help with this one no more. Dancing one is friends with these ones and walking ones, yes? Dancing one must speak to these ones here and walking ones in Hut House and find out more. This one has bad feeling. This one fears steel ones are after something. But this one should speak no more. Go, dancing one. This one depends on kindness of dancing one.
Alright then, tell me more information. But there's Palexia. I think that one's actually... Ah, let's have a chat with you, since you're so close by.
Strange steel walking ones? Yes, this one's seen. Steel walking ones carry big boxes. Maybe walking ones hunt for shiny treasure. This one likes treasure.
Yeah, that makes sense. You come to somewhere like this to find resources, don't you? Meanwhile, there's one back here by the transfer point to the next area. Let's find out what you've got to say.
Shh, shh. This one stays. Steel walking ones are scary, like touched ones. This one hates scary. And scary ones have scary friends.
So they got scary friends, and they're carrying big boxes for maybe cargo, maybe loot. Intriguing. What's past the Chocobo Keep? In fact, speaking of Chocobo, why am I running? I've got a Chocobo, why don't I use it? Choco, 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 chocobo. You're on a chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. Choco, choco. Hey, don't cut off my song like that, game. How dare you? You're not allowed to mute Yuffie's song. You're not allowed to do that. How dare you mute Yuffie's song about chocobos? How dare you? And no, my lack of singing voice is not an excuse. Man clad in strange armor. Why, now that you mention it, I did see some suspicious types of late. They were gathering deep in the forest. I simply assumed they were adventurers. Yes, but when you assume, you make an ass of you and me. Thank you, Joel Lysa, for that one. Where are you? Ah, there you are, Victor. Fearsome types clad head to toe in steel, you say? Imperial soldiers, no doubt. I couldn't tell you what they're plotting, but I'm sure it's nothing good. Okay, so Imperial soldiers with scary friends, potentially carrying lots of boxes for loot or other things. Not good news. Let's go and report back. And no, I'm not going to sing the song again, because while it is funny, there's only so much you're going to hear of it. I've got it stuck in your head, that's all I care about. I don't want to join this fight, leave me alone. I'm not interested, leave me alone.
This way up to see Dancing One return. What did Dancing One learn? This one sees. Steel walking ones come from Empire, carry boxes and go walking deep, deep through trees. As this one thought, steel walking ones were to nasty, no good things. This one knows forest well. Steel walking ones try to hide, but this one will find them. This one will borrow Dancing One's map. This one makes mark, right here. This is where steel ones hide. This one knows. Dancing One will go looking for steel ones, yes?
Ah. So now it's time to go and find them. Nice quiet piano music now all of a sudden, not that I mind. I'd hardly call this deep in the forest, though. Maybe it's... Oh, we found a suspicious box. However... Yeah, here come the soldiers. So we are investigating, having had our fight. Okay, let's take this back to Camuxio. Get our sprint on while we can. We're not too far away, so there's no point summoning the chocobo here. We'll save that for later. See, there we are, we're back.
Dancing One is back. This one breathes a sigh of relief. This one was worried. Dancing One found something.
Yes, Dancing One did.
Dancing One found paper inside the box. This is a message from the Empire. This one can read Walking One's symbols. Message paper has names of food and rocks. Food and rocks are inside boxes. This one knows. But this one does not understand. Food and rocks mentioned all come from home of these ones. How do steel walking ones know to find them? Is there a sneaky one hiding behind this one's wings? Snooping ones selling secrets to steel's walking ones? This one fears for one's home, but Dancing One has helped this one much today. Dancing One must promise to always be friends to these ones.
We'll take the ethers, and we'll complete that quest. Yay! Okay, right, let's see what he now wants. Ah, pining for a wayward friend.
Helpful One arrives at a good time. This one needs Helpful One's help. One of these creatures named Claxio ventured outside Little Solace alone. Alone is unsafe. Helpful One must find Claxio. Claxio struck west after leaving the settlement. Hurry before Claxio ends up in belly of beastly one.
Okay, we're once again on the quest. We're on the case and they're up this way apparently, so let's find them. Ah, there's Claxio.
What? Walking one wants this one to return to little Celis? Don't make this one laugh. This one is weary of living with those who are not these ones. This one wants to be alone. These ones rely on walking ones for everything. No better than those ones that summoned the primal one. Small wonder this one chose to leave. This one no thought this is a likely place to build a home. But then meddling one arrives, forcing this one to go deeper into the forest. Meddling one is forbidden from following this one. Away with meddling one.
Oh, so much for that. Okay, time to speak with I spoke with Claxio, so I'm going to have to go back and tell the news and say they've left of their own volition. They don't want to be here anymore. They want to spread their wings.
What? Claxio returned to refused to return to these ones and went deeper into the forest? But this one saw touched ones lurking in forest. Helpful one must hurry! Hurry and find Claxio! Helpful one should search for spools of thread on the forest floor. Those things will lead Helpful one to Claxio. Hurry! Hurry! Before touched ones take Claxio away!
The touched ones? I don't like that sound. It might just be me, but that name really bothers me. The touched ones. And also it says look for spools of thread on the ground. Oh, hang on, wait. Ah! I want my chocobo. Gotta love finally having access to a chocobo. Aha! Okay, here we go.
Meddling is back! This one told Meddling to be gone! Tell Comoxio this one will never go back! Never! Touched ones! Touched ones should go away too! This one is good one! Everyone should just leave this one alone!
Be on guard, Juliana. These souls have been tempered, brought under the thrall of the primal Ramu. Akin to the Amalja tempered by Ifrit, these souls exist only to serve their deity.
They'll not answer to words, only steel. I take no pleasure in this, but it must be done.
Ah, 2 pugilists and a mage. Okay. And fug you. Oh. Ah, great, we have a Marlboro. Not what we need. Wow, this thing's tough. It's taking a lot of damage. Oh, no, you don't. Get back here. You're not going nowhere, punk. Get back here.
This one's safe. This one was so scared. Claxio! This one was worried. So very worried. Is Claxio unharmed? Still in possession of wits? Camuxio, a meddling one as well. Why are these two here? These two came to rescue Claxio. That Claxio is safe fills this one with joy. Camuxio, forgive this one. This one did not mean to run away from little Solace. This one was just afraid. These ones who live at little Solace were changing, becoming friendly with other ones. This one feared that these ones forgetting who these ones are, like touched ones did. But this one was wrong. This one can see that now. Meddling, helpful one. This one is grateful. This one returned to little Solace to be with Camuxio and friendly ones.
Well, that should see to that. What say we return to little Solace as well? I, for one, could do with a nice hot bath. I was denied the chance to kill them all, bro. I'm annoyed. I was DPSing it. I'm like, get back here. I don't care if you're meant to be one of the deadliest demons in the whole of Final Fantasy. Get back here. Oh, no, you don't. I'm not finished with you. That was my whole mantra. But alas, he lives to fight another day. It's like, you better run, Mobile. Running away from me. Who does he think he is? I'll say it again, that this game, I'm playing it at the moment for free. I can't argue with this. I really can't.
This one thought Claxio was lost forever. Helpful ones saved Claxio. Now these ones can be family again. This one has known many walking ones, even many kind walking ones. Well, Helpful one is kindest and strongest of all. Helpful one is a hero to these ones. Helpful one will bring these ones and walking ones closer together. This one knows. This one would take Helpful one to see Elder One. But Elder One is...
Here we go. Let's find out what's going on with Elder One then.
Kind walking ones. Listening ones and masked ones. Protect these ones. Protect little Solace from nasty ones who will steal these ones home. Walking ones are kind and strong, but these ones cannot rely on walking ones alone. No, all ones must work together. Then one day these ones may return home.
Okay. And now Spirited Away.
This one must ask kind ones forgiveness. This one may promise to take kind one to see Elder One. Yes. But this one cannot. This one cannot because Elder One is not here. Elder One is not anywhere. Elder One went into forest yesterday, but has not come back. This one is worried. Elder One often goes into forest, but never for this long. Kind One will help find Elder One, yes? Near where Elder One disappeared is a home of a walking one named Bhaskaran. Bhaskaran may know what happened to Elder One. This one would talk to Bhaskaran, but walking ones do not always trust these ones. But Kind One taught to Bhaskaran for this one. And Kind One comes from Gridania, yes? In Gridania live many Kind Ones, yes? This one begs a Kind One. Please go to Gridania and ask fellow Kind Ones for help. And please hurry. These ones are not safe until Elder One returns.
Right, okay, so we need to speak with... Oh, we need to go back to the Adder's Nest, which is all the way back up here, I think, isn't it? Oh, it's miles away. Fine. We'll use the... We'll fast travel. It'll be easier. We'll fast travel. But I didn't do anything! You completed the fate. No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. Okay then, let's talk with Vorse Hilu. Should be in here, I believe. But they're not. Ah, there they are. They finally reappeared. Well, if it isn't our intrepid ambassador, how fare your diplomatic efforts with the Sylph tribes? Their elders gone missing, you say? Why, if we were up in the hands of tempered ones, we'd have a crisis on our hands. You can assure the souls of my sharpest-eyed serpents will be on the lookout night and day. No stone must be left unturned. I will ask you to call upon Guillermo at Brent Branch Meadows and deliver the message that the wood whalers are needed in search effort. Where's that then? Oh. Fine, let's go. I'll spend all my money considering I've got 70,000 gil. It's not like I'm in a massive financial hole. We'll do it. We'll get it done. Yes, we will. Because we can.
A message to Commander Hulo, you say? The Sylph Elder has vanished. Worry not, friend. The wood whalers have eyes under every leaf, behind every branch. If the Elder is anywhere in these forests, we shall find him.
Okay. So now we're going back to Bhaskaran, who is all the way out there, but there's an unattuned one at the quarry mill. That one's unattuned as well. Where are we? Ah, Brent Branch Meadows, so we're nearby. Okay. Huh? So I've got a message about joining a free company, but when I tried to reply, it wouldn't let me. I think that's because it might be a feature that's hidden behind the subscription mode, and I'm not subscribed. It's not got a random website, so it's not a phishing link. I could have used the chocobo, but there's not much point now. We're not too far from it. So all is good for now. So I'll try and wrap up this particular quest, and I think that's where we're going to call this recording. These are the kind of like off lives, these streams, aren't they? Because I'm not really doing a lot of the edits that you normally see from Let's Plays. Why? Because it's all part of the fun. It's an MMO. Get lost in the world with me. Even though Kirito and SAO Abridged said there's nothing more boring than watching someone play an MMORPG. I mean, I'd like to believe I'm not that boring, but yay! we got another set of 10,000 experience points because we are mapping the shroud, mapping South Shroud. We're getting further on the mapping route, people. We're doing good. Right, they're going to be inside the village, aren't they? We're that close, there's no point in wasting our sprint spell. Oh, we can't jump on the bridge. A disorderly adventurer welcomes us into Buscaron's Doulas. Surely Buscaron's in here then. Can't think of where else it's going to be. Yes. Owner of the bar. We're all met, adventurer. We have the finest grog and grub this side of... Eh? None here to fill your belly, then? Ah, hunger for news, is it? Aye, there's been talk of a self lurking hereabouts, but I couldn't rightly say if it be the elder you seek. Those woodland scraps all look alike. Short of painting one red and another blue, most folk could struggle the two of them apart. Oh wow, what an arsehole. If you had the time, mayhap you could stay a while and see what the gods have in store. You never know. You might even stumble across this self elder yourself. Go on then, Buscaron, tell me more about it. To douse a fight. Okay. No word on the self elder yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. In the meantime, how about doing a favour for old Buscaron in return? Right then, let's put you to work. There's a customer outside who's spoiling for a fight. I need you to cool him off for me. No need to go cracking any skulls, though. Just take this tub of cold water and douse the drunkard. Tends to do the trick. My patrons will grog all night and carouse loud enough to wake the dead if they wish. But as soon as it turns violent, I've got to put my boot down. So I've become a glorified bouncer. That's annoying. I've got better things to do in my time. Ah, there he is. What are you staring at? You want to keep them eyes on your face? Oh, no figures! Jesus, go! What do you mean, no fighting? This dust white scum was... Yeah, I know the rules. That bastard gets to keep his skin. For now. Thanks for stepping in there, friend. Not that I couldn't handle it myself against a beating milk slop like that bloke. And I don't want to cause the trouble for Buscaron. You know, having to mop up blood and bits of teeth and the like. Dude, looking at you there, you're gashed, you're on your knees. You needed my help. Admit it. Nicely done, Juliana. I'll not have my patrons picking fights with each other over a bit of petty prejudice. In case you didn't see, the bloke who caught the brunt of that outburst is a dusk-white Elysian. They're people who shun cities to live in the wilds, making them no better than brigands in the eyes of many. Well, there should be at least one place where anyone willing to pay the coin can drink in peace, but it's welcome, you know. Again, this is easy experience, like you get experience, and you get experience, and you get experience. That's what it feels like. Base reward, and we have some extra gear, which is rubbish, but I will take the silver pieces. I appreciate all the good you've done for our patrons. If you aren't disinclined, I have a favour of my own to ask of you. There's a Quickerin friend of mine, you see, named Tetaroon. Good lad. It was right after Calamity that I came across him falling in the Shroud. He nearly died in all the havoc. so I took him in and nursed him back to health best I could. He worked here at my druids for a spell after that. Got talking about striking out on his own, he did, and not long after cast his lot with a merchant bound for Lenoskia. Well, it just so happens I got to cleaning up around here and came across something of his. This scarlet earring. I know he was fond of the thing, but he must have just forgotten it when he left. So I'd like to see it gets to him. Can't say for sure where he ended up, but might be a friend of mine can. A Rogaland fellow named Beisning. You can find him in Orcus Alley in Limsom Lominster. He knows everything of the comings and goings of merchants there. Fine, let's go to Lenoskia then. 500 and a gil for this, so it better be worth it. Meanwhile, that other guy was like trying to get the barman's attention, and I'm like, nope, I'm busy. But yes, I got a chicken egg as part of that quest, believe it or not. I actually think I'm over-leveled for this point of the game, but it doesn't matter. I'm just having fun with it. Load game. You know you want to move. Hey, it did as well. Yeah, it is this way. That's good. Is that someone doing like a 2B kind of look? I think it is. 2B with a giant axe. Have I interacted with this one? No, I haven't. Could come in handy. Right, where are you, quest guy? You're meant to be here. Ah, there you are. You found your way to Orcus Alley, friend. A kicker in what works at the Druvers. Ah, you speak of Tataroon. Related to that Kyokaroon bloke just over there by some blood or another. Two of them put up in together and were making good coin. But old Tataroon up and left Limsa not long ago. Couldn't say as to where or why. You better off asking Kyokaroon himself. He can be a bit of lit though. I warn you, best to take this chicken egg with you. Little bastard loves the bloody things. Good to hear about old Busk though. Sounds as though he ain't changed a bit. Just like him to send a venturer along. Too shy to come himself. Gods, I miss drinking with that fool.
Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Kyokaroon busy with business. Too busy for blather.
Oh, shut up and take this.
Chicken egg. Kyokaroon love chicken egg. Love chicken egg more than love customer. Looking for Tataroon? Tataroon no here no more. Tataroon leave Limsa. Tataroon go look for Sparklies. Now working at Trading Post. Good Trading Post. Forgot where Trading Post is. Weinberg no Tataroon. Weinberg no Trading Post. Weinberg at Ferry Docks. You go to Ferry Docks. Kyokaroon forget things. Weinberg remember things. You talk to Weinberg, not Kyokaroon.
Wow, that voice was annoying. That voice was annoying and obnoxious. I apologise, people. Oh, God, that was annoying. Right, now to get to the docks, somehow. Oh, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, don't do that. Aha! Thank you. The Fisherman's Guild takes us right where we need to go. Let's bypass what happened on the last video where I got annoyed at the verticality issues and just go straight to the Fisherman's Guild. You see a problem? Bypass it. And there's Weinberg. Tetrun? Aye, I've seen him. That is to say I saw him. He was headed somewhere up north by way of ferry to Aleport. Might as well head there and see what you can suss out. The skipper here can take you there. When you arrive, I'd start by asking Old Foyt. He's an old hand who knows a great deal about a great many things. Fair enough. I'll travel with you then, skipper.
This ferry's bound for Aleport. You riding with us?
For 40 gil, I will. I paid more than 10 times that amount to come out here by teleport, so I'll jump on the boat, no big deal. I don't want to be all at sea. Okay, so up we go again. And there's hard for it. Tetrun! Aye, I saw him. That is to say, I seen him. He took himself north through Skull Valley into Oakwood. Was looking for a place run by his fellow Kikarine. I reckon he meant the one right on the shore of Bronze Lake. Mamaroon's trading post. Follow the road and you're sure to find it. Okay, let's get out of town. We'll jump on our chocobo and then find out where we need to go. Which is Upper Noskir, so I think we need to go that way. Yeah, it's up in the next area. And there's a dungeon nearby as well. Not that I want to be in any dungeons anytime soon. Because they are fun to do, but they take time. And I'm at the point where I do want to wrap this recording up, but I am slightly over. Not that that's a problem, because it's my own time, so let's get going. Sing along in the chat, people. Well, sing along in the comments field, even. And another 10,000 experience points because I'm mapping the realm. Not that I'm complaining. Give me all the experience. Give me as much experience as you can give me. I've not joined your fate. Sod off.
Customer, be welcome. Not customer, not come with custom. Bring some of it, Tetrun.
I did indeed.
Tetrun, forget this. Forget it, truthers. Tetrun swore we'll never forget hearing. We'll never forget forgot. Tetrun thank. Tetrun thank. Good Buskaroo doing good. Good Buskaroo good. Good Buskaroo good to Tetrun. Tetrun miss good Buskaroo.
Yay, the quest is complete. And strangely enough, he's got the marker for the next main quest. Oh, I want that music to stop. Yeah, so I've gone all the way over here purely because I want to be away from that music. So that, having done all this little ferrying around and dealing with the ferries, is where we're going to wrap up for this recording. But keep an eye out, of course, on the channel. You can like, share, subscribe, and comment, anything out there. If you want to know more about this, you want to see more videos of this kind, please let me know, and I'll do what I can to record and broadcast them even earlier. But until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And this helpful one needs to step away from this one.